Another sailboat is coming out of the Santa Cruz Harbor, and it will be passing the lighthouse in a moment for an evening sail. There are tons of sailboats out here this evening. It's going to be a gorgeous night. Tide's coming in. Okay, here comes this boat. Looks like it might be a charter boat or something. It's pretty big. Probably doing some sort of sunset cocktail sail. And on the beach here, we have these little things called sailors. This one is still purple. It was alive recently. So they're these sort of jellyfish things that have little sails on them. When they get clear, like this one here, that's when they're dead. And the purple color is what they are when they're alive. And when you have a lot of them on the beach like we have today, it is a sign that there is potentially going to be good beach combing. So things that are floating around out there in the sea will be washing up on shore. So I think at the next low tide, we're going to have some pretty cool opportunities to find neat. I don't think we're going to get any glass fisherman's balls over here in Santa Cruz, but you never know what's going to wash up to shore. There's a lot of sailboats out here this evening. Huge cluster of, I don't know if it's a race or some sort of get together. What's going on? Maybe they're all just enjoying the sunset sail. It's going to be gorgeous. It is the most beautiful day here today, the perfect beach day. A touch of a breeze, not much. It actually wasn't even good enough to fly kites with earlier. So really great beach day. Warm, sunny, perfect. And back over to the lighthouse. We do not have anybody else coming in. But let's look at these sailors again. So here's these little sailors. So they have little sails that come up when the jellyfish are still alive. What happened to that purple one that I saw? I don't know where it is. Anyway, when they're alive and they're purple, they have these little sails that come up. And it gets them to move along by the wind. They go on top of the water. And like I said before, when they wash up on shore, when there's a lot of them like there is today, it is good beach combing. Hey guys, you know what? I've got my sunglasses on. I can't read anything. Hi, though. Does that say Mateo? Hi, Mateo. Hey, how's it going? Over here in Santa Cruz, enjoying the gorgeous beach. Beautiful weather, sailboats. There are so many of them out there today. Look at that. So there's a couple of clusters. Tons. But I want to get back to these sailors that washed up on shore right now, because this is pretty cool. It doesn't happen all the time. So here's these things. And somewhere there was a purple one. They're like purple jellyfish that float along at the top of the water. When they're alive, they're purple. And then they die and they become these clear little things. And they're like a sail that's on the jellyfish. And it makes them propel along the top of the water. So this is a sign for good beach combing, and I wish I could be here at low tide because there's going to be some cool stuff on this beach. I bet. Lost our frisbee earlier and it did wash up, thankfully. So but this tide is coming in. It's gorgeous. And I am intrigued by these boats because they're really just clustering around out here and they're not going anywhere. So this is Twin Lakes State Beach here over by the harbor. And then where this house is that little rocky outcropping. When you go around it, that goes over to Black's Beach. So both of these beaches are really nice. The sand's gorgeous. The weather here is a lot nicer than, south of here, like Monterey. So if you're coming to visit California and you want to do some beach days, Monterey's beautiful, Carmel is beautiful. But if you really want to hang out on the beach and enjoy some nice weather and you're in this area, Santa Cruz is a little bit warmer, and so for just kicking back on the beach, and here's what's going on the beach right now. Not a ton of people. They're wrapping it up. A lot of people have left for the day, and we're back to the sailboats. So I'm going to say goodbye and go kick back, drink a little electrolytes, and have an amazing evening, and enjoy your evening or day, whatever it is in your neck of the woods. Over and out.